So you're a noob, all you have is the glider, you don't even have a win yet. But this video will change that, guaranteed. And basically, in today's video, what I am going to be doing, guys, is showing you how to get your first win as a noob. So I have actually obviously got a win, otherwise I wouldn't be able to show you how to get a win. But I just put on like all the noob stuff because that's like basically what the type of people that want to find out how to win. So a good place to land is Moisty Myers because you can because the maximum amount of people I've ever seen go in there is like 2. And I'm pretty sure that was when the bus flew straight over. Don't think anyone did come Moisty, so I was able to just loot freely and yeah, and not have to get into any battles. Also, if you didn't know already, when you're mining things to get materials, hit the blue circles because that gives you more of the material you're mining. So that is something that you should do if you land Moisty, because then you can max out your wood as quick as possible, meaning that you can build the biggest base you can. Also, when you're going through like the swamp in Moisty, what you sort of need to do is jump up and down, because then like it gets you going quicker. Because if you just literally like walk through, it'll take you about 10 minutes to walk about 5 meters. So at the minute it's not that exciting, it's just me going around getting some loot and just trying to like loot up. Impulse grenades are really helpful in Moisty because like getting through the swamp, as you can see, is just so easy with this. Like all you have to do is jump, throw it beneath your feet, and then you just like 10 meters forward in a second. And like in this, I did it a bit wrong. I sort of went to the side with the first 2, but the last one was fine. But yeah, the best place to go is the Grand Tree where I landed, because there's a maximum of 3 chests there, and that's usually what it was before the update with Granny's house. If you don't know what that is, that's the mountain that's just south of Salty. And also, when you like loot past a tree, when you like loot a tree, you need to, if you mine that tree, it will give you like 120 wood. And as you can see here in the tree house, I got 120, I think it was. And then on the grand tree, it was another 120. So if you think about it, just break 9 trees and you got max wood. And yeah, that's how you're basically going to do this. Also, a good setting to have on is reset building, because then when you click to build again, it's automatically on board. So if you get an attack, you can quickly just build around you and build a little base. So a good loadout to run in this game mode, explosive, whatever majiggy, is the double RPG and a guided missile, because then you have 2 spaces for 1 shield healable and 1 health healable. So as you can see right now, I have a medkit and a slurp. So the slurp is if like I lose less than 25 health, and then I'll be up to 100 shield, not 100 shields, 100 health and 100 health and 25 shield. So the slurp's a good handy thing to have, especially in the storm, because you basically don't lose any health from it. And a good place to rush after you've been to Moisty is sort of go to the prison, because like you can literally just like sort of find out if there's anyone left in there, and then you can just clear them out, and then you got the whole of the prison to yourself. And you like at maximum, again, there's only like 2 or 3 people that land in prison, so chances are they didn't have a really good go at looting it, so they might have already left by the time you got there, and you can just sort of get the leftovers, because every little bit counts in this game mode. Because if you don't have shield, if you just have 100 health, you're one shot. But if you can just get like even 25 shield, you're 2 shots. So like if you get into a battle, it doesn't matter if you get hit once with an RPG, because then if you just like not get hit again, you'll be fine. And also a good place to go after this is like this sort of camping place, and not hardly anyone ever like goes there, so it's most likely unlooted. And again, there it's like 2 or 3 chests that spawn there, and the least I've ever seen there is 1, and I don't think I've ever seen that again since. And most of the time it's probably 3. So here we are, we're just going around with on our own business, just looting, getting some loot, and we haven't been in any battles. And as people who are doing this tutorial would like, because if you know a bit about the game, like know how to control it obviously, but you're just not ninja yet, you can literally just go moisty, because you hardly bump into anyone. It's just like sort of going on the outskirts of Fatal, which is like 30% chance of running into someone, but most of the time you can just sneak up on them. Like that's what I sometimes do. That's what I did in this. Like whenever I saw someone, I just snuck up on them. Well, I tried to at least, before they saw me. Here I'm just sort of getting the leftovers of Fatal, because again, like at Fatal, unless if the bus flies over at first, there's only like 4 or 5 people that go there, and again the chance of them like looting the whole thing and not leaving anything is pretty low, so you can just sort of sweep up the last little bits of stuff that they left. And we're still wandering around on 0 kills. So, but that wouldn't bother you guys, like as you like just hunting for your first win, because it would bother someone who has won a lot of time before, and because they'd want a high kill win. So like my highest kill win was like 24, I think, but that was like when I went tilted, and if you didn't know, that's like the busiest place, and I just like break the whole of Open Roof with traps, and everyone walked into them. It was so funny. But yeah, like as you can see, they've just, if I didn't have an RPG, like a good RPG, and they'd left one there, I could have just picked that up and didn't have to bump into anyone for it. So right now there are 17 people left and 5 seconds until the storm comes in, so we're just sort of like hanging around, just seeing if we can see anyone. But currently we just can't see anyone, which is quite lucky for you guys who are following the tutorial, as you're not that experienced, you don't really want to be running into people. And just like a good tactic is every second or so, just literally do a little jump and look around, because sometimes that's game saving for me. I've been in the final 2, been running to the circle, and I've jumped and like had a little look around and seen someone, and I was able to kill them. But if I didn't do that jump then, I might have done this. So as you can see, I have run into my first few people. They've obviously just been in a battle, so I'm just sort of feeling to finish it off. There is quite a few people around, and this does get quite risky, because there's a guy up there, guy down here, so I'm just sort of trying to keep alive and getting the kills, like, because most people would be able to do this. You sort of build a little base around them so that they don't die, and then I use one of my launch pad to sort of get up the first part of the hill, because then it's easier for me to come rush. And there was a bit of dodgy building here, but I'm guessing you guys can do a lot better. It was just like striking under pressure. And I will admit, this battle was quite hard, so I'd already lost a bit of health, so I was quite low. But luckily I got quite a long shot, so I was able to just come in and get one more shot, which got me the kill. And this guy had some pretty nice loot. He had a legendary RPG and some more purple RPGs, a med kit, And like this guy probably sorted me out for the rest of the game because he just got me such good loot. So I was able to do double purple RPG and 1 legendary, because as I didn't have any more, you might as well just use another RPG, which is what I did. And this sort of helped because the triple RPG can wreck people, because people expect you to just fire double, where like you just fire 1 and that breaks the base, but people expect it, so they just sort of build it again. But triple RPG sort of gets people off guard, because they'll like see the first RPG, quickly build another wall, then see the second RPG, and then when that comes in, they won't expect a third, so they'll just sort of calm down, like it's done now. We'll have to wait because they'll fire again in a minute, and then they get hit with the third RPG, which completely knocks people off guard, which is what I love about the triple RPG, because it's just what people expect to get double. Hardly anyone expects to get triple. So the storm shrinking in this, I think this was the 3rd, and there is currently 9 people left. And at this point, I'm not really sure what to do, because I see people firing down there, so I don't know whether to engage or just leave them, because you guys who are taking off the tutorial, I was thinking like, as they don't know much about the game, they wouldn't rush into any battle like I would. But there was a little bit of a squirt of like people getting killed. I think it was about 3 at once. So then that brought it down to 5 people left. And yeah. There I am firing a guided missile at this guy. But if this guy has any sense, he just built around himself, because when you do that, then the guided missile can't do anything. It just like breaks a wall, and you can quickly build that wall back. Like that's the thing about the guided missile. It's good for like if someone isn't expecting it. If they see it coming, it's not very good, unless if you're in a squad and like the whole squad fires RPGs and you just fire a guided missile into our base. So as you can see, I was just sort of firing missiles over to this guy, just like sort of sending him warning shots really, and hoping that he's in a minute just come out so I can chase him with the guided missile, because on the first shot this guy wasn't paying attention, so I was able to just quickly get a shot on him, so that got all his shield down, so he turned into a one-shot basically. So what I was trying to do is just sort of catch him off guard, which is quite easy, so you guys could try and do it as well. And I saw that he was trying to hide behind this tree, and then I blew him up. So I came down because there is 2 other people left, and even like sweeping up bits is vital in the final 3, because you never know, like that 5 extra damage could be the thing that gets me the win. Because if someone's like being in a bit of a fight and is on like a bit odd health, and like if the purple RPG could bring them down to like 5 health, but then if that was a legendary RPG, it would have killed them. So that's why I decided to like just try and sweep up stuff. And then if you see the final 2 battling, let them, because then you can just sort of wait for them to finish their battle, then rush in at the last minute while they're still low, and yeah. Here I am just trying to make myself not visible, but the skin I use, which is like the tier about I am at with the battle pass, is the Dark Voyager. I'm really close to the agent. I'm sort of excited for it, because the Dark Voyager, you can see it from a mile away. So if I'd been wearing my usual skin, I probably would have been seen. But I was just sort of trying to be non-visible from these 2 people. And what I was sort of hoping is for the person that I had in my sight to win the fight because I know where that person is. So I was just sort of waiting for them to like kill the other guy, because I just couldn't find the other guy. And just watch. Even if like the other person comes out in the middle of their battle, do not go for them, because unless if they're coming towards you, they're still going to be battling the other person. So as soon as one of them is dead, just come in and rush the other person as quick as you can before they've healed up, because most likely if they've just been in a battle, they would have lost a bit of health. And then here I'm just sort of trying to get to the storm, like, because I saw that that person was focused on the other side, so I was just sort of trying to get round to the storm without being noticed. So I just carried on running. So what I wasn't able to do, I had to kill this guy, because otherwise he would have just came around the corner and killed me, because if they snuck up on me, that's like the worst way to die. So then I decided to build a base, and then I got hit with a guy in this, and I thought, it's over now, so I might as well quit. And then the luckiest thing in the world happened, and that guy fell off the cliff, and I got the victory royale. So that sort of thing has happened to me a lot of times before, because earlier I was playing in Tilted, and it was a tilted finish, and I was watching the two last guys fight, and they just killed each other and I got the win. So that is quite common to happen, like, you don't have to kill the last guy because they've already died. But I hope you did enjoy, everyone. If this did help you, please leave a big fat like. It does mean a lot more than you think. But anyway, I'll hope to see you in the next one. Peace.